We just got back from seeing the new Mummy movie, well, with Tom Cruise.
And Russell Crowe. I can't not see him jumping on the couch on that Oprah episode from years ago now.
It's supposed to kick off, the Universal Monsters cinematic universe, but...
Which is called?
Well, the Dark Universe, because, Universal Monsters cinematic universe is kind of a mouthful to begin with.
Yeah, it's a little wordy.
And I'm not sure how well this is doing, because I'm hearing this movie's getting bad reviews.
Oh, it's getting bad reviews?
Yeah, and it's getting beaten by Wonder Woman at the box office.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how much of this movie might show up later if they...
Or if they're gonna maybe try again later or something.
I don't know. Universal seems to be trying and failing at trying to bring back a lot of their Universal monsters.
She's actually, I think she's pretty good in this.
Yeah, she's one of the best parts of this movie.
Yeah.
Also, Russell Crowe, who's playing Dr. Henry Jekyll, and his alter ego.
Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
And he gets all cockney when he turns into Mr. Hyde.
Yes.
No luck there. They never let me out. Yeah.
There was a lot from the previous movies they could have brought back. For example, they did, the female mummy in,
in the very first one, yeah.
Mummy's Curse is where they actually go full-blown, yep, this is definitely a resurrected mummy woman. So they sort of gave her the name Amunet. Ava Green's character in Penny Dreadful, she's supposed to be possessed by this Egyptian demon named Amunet.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like that they kind of borrowed some of Penny Dreadful for, this movie.
Or at least borrowed a similar concept, because I'm guessing maybe Penny Dreadful also got that maybe from classical Egyptian lore or whatever.
Yeah.
Possibly. I'm not sure.
Well, isn't there one thing that in this movie they said Set was the god of death?
Oh, yeah.
You were just like...
Yeah, I look over to him and I'm like, I think that's inaccurate. I'm pretty sure that's Osiris.
No. It seems to be a thing whenever you get Tom Cruise to be in your movie, whether it's he still kind of plays this smarmy, smug a-hole character,
and he's gonna be manic at any tense moment. He's gonna be super manic. He's just
remember War of the Worlds, the Spielberg one?
Oh yeah, but he was a little more well, here's the thing. He wasn't quite so up there. He was more
but he was still kind of a jerk ass.
Oh yeah, no, it's similar character, just different rhythm to it.
You don't really see why he needs to be together with the Egyptologist lady.
Yeah. They didn't spend a whole lot of time establishing that connection.
You know what would have been even funnier?
What?
Cage would have been better for this movie. Because you know what? Nick Cage, he's a classic monster movie fan, and
Oh yeah, he would have been into this, and you would have gotten similar energy from him.
Yeah, just caging it up, and I mean, you would have
got it. Would have gotten it more.
He could have just ran around London going, "I'm a mummy! I'm a mummy! I'm a mummy!"
Damn it! Now I want to see an alternate cut of this.
Then they would have just retitled this movie "Mummy's Kiss."
Oh, yep.
She can regenerate by draining all the other human beings' fluids, but eventually
it's not much, but it's enough to get her moving a little bit.
And typically, if you've seen the Stephen Sommers Mummy, you think oh well, that's it, they're done. No, she later says arise, and they just wait and they just get back up, and then I just turned to Matt and I'm like, oh my god, zombie mummies! It's also bringing in
Mummies.
It's bringing in a little bit of that Dawn of the Mummy movie.
Oh yeah.
Cannibalistic zombie mummies.
I forgot about that one. For you, the intellectual side of the brain is winning. For me, the jock side of the brain is winning. And that, the side that's yeah, cool shit, monsters and scary, whatever, and kicking ass. It's a B movie with an A budget.
It might feel like either the Tombs of the Blind Dead movie or Dawn of the Mummy or just any of the...
But it's not that. It's a Universal movie, and it should be showing that kind. It should be living up to its pedigree.
I felt that concept was done better in the Monster Squad, years earlier, And that was sort of fun, like really edgy kids movie, but it was also made by TriStar. However, they did film that on the same Universal backlot for Back to the Future, so it has a little bit of that connection, but still, Victor Frankenstein is a better Universal monster movie than this or Dracula Untold, and that was made by 20th Century Fox, and they only did like, what, 2 Frankenstein movies? They still want to make a Bride of Frankenstein movie with Javier Bardem. For the actual Bride of Frankenstein, they're trying to get Angelina Jolie. I know.
See, that's yet another reason I want this MonsterVerse to keep going. I'm sorry, MonsterVerse is the other way. I want the Dark Universe to keep going because of hilariously weird casting choices.
For the Wolfman?
Yes, for the Wolfman.
Okay. They want Dwayne The Rock Johnson. They're also planning on remaking The Invisible Man.
Who's going to play The Invisible Man?
Johnny Depp. I don't know. Is that funny, or could that actually work?
Yeah, it could work.
Maybe instead they should just remake Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
Oh my god, yes, but please do that.
You know who they should get to play Abbott and Costello?
Key and Peele?
Okay, yeah, I was going to say...
I gave you another idea.
Peele, write and direct it.
Oh yeah, he's got experience with really good horror now.
If you really want to see this movie, maybe just wait for it to come out on DVD. It's probably a rental, but you know what I would actually recommend over this movie? Tobe Hooper's Life Force. Think about it.
You're right. I can see it now. This one, she's fully undead, almost naked. The other one, she's almost undead, fully naked.
I hope they bring her back for more.
I know, because she was pretty good.
Yeah.
She's pretty good in just stuff she's in general.
I'd probably recommend Life Force or Victor Frankenstein. Or
even though people didn't really like Victor Frankenstein. Hey, we liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no post-credit sequence. It's a shared universe movie with no post-credit.
I think they just blew their load on all the different, like, you know.
I don't blame them. Once again, hot mummy.